that movie felt like the old one, just with better graphics, I guess. Yeah.
The Lion King 2019 is a bit of a disappointment. And I didn't go into this movie expecting much, but it was still a bit of a disappointment. I went with DeadpoolgotU, and it was really fun. We laughed a lot. We made a lot of jokes during it, but we tried not to be like annoying movie people and let other people enjoy the movie, because that's just no fun. If you go to movies, you just respect others around you. Don't think about yourself, think about others too. And enjoy yourself and enjoy the movie, but like, it's okay to talk to them sometimes, but be quiet about it and don't say it openly. And I was kind of a bit hypocritical. So anyway, just The Lion King, it's basically the original. It's the original almost exactly, except different voices, except for James Earl Jones, who I want him to read my audiobooks. I'm sorry, Morgan Freeman. I love James Earl Jones. His voice is so good. Oh my goodness. But he's amazing as Mufasa again. Simba, great. I love the cast. Cast is great. I actually really, really like the person that played Scar. And this is basically the original, except it's really, really, really pretty. It's gorgeously shot. There's some scenes that I was like, oh, that's a really pretty shot. And one of them was a cool, like, Disney supervillain shot with when he's singing Be Prepared. The ending shot is really cool. So I like what they did about that. But the movie kind of felt a bit boring. And I don't like to be bored during movies, and I hate to actually say that. We were originally going to go see Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which I was surprised that it got good reviews, but who knows, I might review that some other time. But I kind of am like, well, this movie, I mean, I'm glad I saw it, and I had a great time with DeadpoolgotU. We had so much fun. But the movie itself it's very bland. Or not bland, I would rather rewatch the original, because it has so much more vibrant colors, and they can do so much more things with that other type of animation. Not this type. This was gorgeously made, and like, the animation team, great job on you. I think it's directed well. It's too similar to the original. And unlike the Jungle Book had some differences and some different events going on that were not straight from the original. And this was basically scene for scene for scene. They did have, I could be completely wrong, but I think there was one scene that was not in the original, and I like that scene. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I don't think you should go and spend a lot of money to go see it. I would rather rewatch the original, because they could do so much more with that. And the lions, though they looked amazing, couldn't show much emotion. And I know I might be sounding so much like other critics, but this movie disappointed me. I didn't go in expecting a great movie, but I expected to like it more than I did, and I hated to be bored. If you haven't seen the original, or you hadn't seen it in a long time, I think you would enjoy this movie. But if you've seen the original recently, or you've seen the original and remember all of it, DeadpoolgotU was in a play recently, and he played young Simba in it, and he was quoting so many of the lines throughout the entire thing. And that just shows how much it's like the original. It's basically line for line for line, because he guessed the line before. And some lines they did change up. But some of them, I was upset about the characters. Like Zazu, he wasn't as funny in this one as the original. But there was one joke that I thought was actually really funny. And we were gonna, as I said earlier, we were gonna see Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And we kept pointing out, because I surprisingly got jump scared like 3 or 4 times during this. I don't know how, but then DeadpoolgotU was just like, scarier than scary stories. And I was like, yeah. So it was cool to see it on the big screen. It's really, really beautiful. Like, it's gorgeous, the animation in it. And if you want to see it, like, the animation, it's a fun family movie. It's not a bad movie. It's just not my choice. I love the original, and the original is better than the remake. And I think that this was well done, but I wish they did change up some things and not make it exactly like it. And for this argument about, is this actually a live action? Yes, it's a live action. This is definitely a live action movie. I'm calling it a live action movie. It is not a non-live action. I'm going to give Lion King 2019 a 7. And as I said again, if you haven't seen the original in a while, or you haven't seen it at all, or like you just want nostalgia, you will like this movie. I know it might sound like I was super disappointed in this, and some people might make the excuse, well, it's a kids movie. No, it doesn't matter. Kids should be shown like a good kids movie. I'm a kid myself, and it's like, come on, they should still, like, Pixar. Pixar is great. They show great kids movies, and they're amazing, and they're for all ages. This is it's exactly like the original. There's some different shots, but it's very similar to the original. And some people actually, sorry, I'm adding in more stuff, but a lot of people didn't think Scar was very good. I thought he was great. Or they didn't think he was able to do as much because of the animation. I loved what they did with Scar. I thought they picked a great person to play Scar. But anyway, I'm sorry for talking on and on. But actually, I do want to point out that for my last few reviews, I've been ranking my movies too high. Like, I think I gave Avengers a 9.7, and like Stranger Things 9.8. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to give Stranger Things a 9, and Avengers Endgame a 9. I think they're both amazing and great movies. Or one's a great TV show, one's a great movie, but they're not that close to being a 10 out of 10. But I don't know if I'll ever give a movie a 10 out of 10. But thank you all so much for watching, and thank you to DeadpoolgotU for creating the intro and this outro. Have a great day, everyone.